Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Tom and Jerry. Let's get started. Tom and Jerry were created by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. Their very first cartoon was Puss Gets the Boot, which released on February 9th, 1940. When Hanna-Barbera realized how popular Puss Gets the Boot was, they decided to make it a full series. But there was a problem. They needed to change the name. The original name was Jasper and Jinx, but they didn't like that name. So they held a studio-wide contest and Tom and Jerry won. So after a name change, the first official Tom and Jerry cartoon, The Midnight Snack, was released on July 19th, 1941. In 1943, Tom and Jerry won the Academy Award for Best Short Subject with the cartoon Yankee Doodle Mouse. They would go on to be nominated for a further 13 and they would win a further 6, which means Tom and Jerry has won more Academy Awards than Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse. Tom and Jerry has appeared in 114 classic cartoons over the span of 18 years, all directed by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. In 1953, they released the cartoon Pet Peeve, which was the very first Tom and Jerry cartoon to be produced in CinemaScope. Starting with this cartoon, they would be animated in the standard 4x3 and in CinemaScope. But starting with the 1955 cartoon Tom and Jerry, they would be produced solely in CinemaScope.
Bonjour, Monsieur Pussycat.
En garde!
Au secours, mon capitaine, le cat. Où êtes-vous, mon capitaine? Au secours, le cat, au secours, le pussycat, au secours, mon capitaine, le cat. Où êtes-vous, mon capitaine?
In 1958, MGM shut down their animation department, which means the last classic Tom and Jerry cartoon was Todd Watchers, which released on August 1st, 1958. Even though the animation studio was shut down, that didn't mean MGM was going to stop making Tom and Jerry cartoons. These were the moneymakers. So they hired Gene Dutch to direct new Tom and Jerry cartoons. The very first Gene Dutch Tom and Jerry cartoon was Switchin' Kitten, which released on September 7, 1961. You can clearly see that the animation has taken a downgrade, mainly because these cartoons were not made in the United States as they originally were. They were outsourced to Czechoslovakia, now known as the Czech Republic. Now, Gene was the only person on his team who had actually seen a Tom and Jerry cartoon before, which means he had to do the majority of the animation by himself on top of writing every single cartoon. But even with all of that hard work, the cartoon still didn't live up to the original. He directed 13 cartoons from 1961 to 1962. The last Gene Dutch Tom and Jerry cartoon was Carmen Get It, which released on December 21st, 1962. In 1963, MGM hired Chuck Jones to direct even more Tom and Jerry cartoons, the legendary Looney Tunes director, and he later went on to direct 1966's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The very first Chuck Jones Tom and Jerry cartoon was Penthouse Mouse, which released on July 27, 1963. These cartoons are a lot cuter than the originals, mainly because of Chuck Jones's very distinct style. He also reduced a lot of the violence. And when you reduce the violence in Tom and Jerry, you lose a lot of the comedy that comes with these two characters. The last Chuck Jones Tom and Jerry cartoon was Perfect Chance to Dream, which released on September 8, 1968. Tom and Jerry appeared in several animated TV shows through the 70s, 80s, and 90s, such as The Tom and Jerry Show, The Tom and Jerry Comedy Show, and Tom and Jerry Kids. In 1990, Tom and Jerry got their very own movie, Tom and Jerry the Movie, and it was
You talked!
interesting. In 1992, Tom and Jerry found a new home on Cartoon Network as their cartoons aired as syndicated reruns. In 2001, Tom and Jerry and the Magic Ring was released. It was the very first Tom and Jerry direct-to-DVD movie. 13 were produced between 2001 and 2017, the last of which being Tom and Jerry and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. In 2006, Tom and Jerry Tales was released. It was a return to basics. It brought back that classic old-school cartoon violence. It ran from 2006 to 2008. In 2014, the Tom and Jerry show started airing on Cartoon Network. The art style took a flatter approach to Tom and Jerry. It ran from 2014 to 2021. In 2021, Tom and Jerry got another big screen release, simply titled Tom and Jerry. The movie is about Tom and Jerry living in a New York City hotel. In 2023, Cartoon Network Asia started to produce new Tom and Jerry shorts set in Singapore. As of recording, there is 7 episodes. That's it. That's the history of Tom and Jerry. They've been through a lot, some good and some bad. But no matter what, there will always be a Tom and there will always be a Jerry. Thank you for watching.